Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Prophetess Kristen Lori, and it is an honor to be before you all. Shout out to all of my faithful subscribers. I love you guys. Thank you for every click, every share, every comment, the emails. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. Welcome back to the Prophets Huddle. So, Holy Spirit really wanted me to do this Prophets Huddle to just connect with all of my other fellow prophets and prophetess, and for those of you who may be prophetic, who may not be called to the office, but maybe you have the gift and you dream, you see things, you hear things. This is for you too. But in this particular video, I am going to talk about running from your gifts, or just kind of battling with God, if you will. And I'm going to use myself as an example. So just to give you guys a little bit of a crash course, I have been on YouTube now, I want to say, honestly, it's been maybe 6 or 7 months since God said, I want you to get on YouTube. I want you to start doing your videos again, because I had did videos in the past and I would only get like 9 views and some of those were family and friends. So, but God was like, I want you to, get back on there. And I did, and my numbers skyrocketed. And then after maybe a month, I just kind of hit a wall because I was so lost or so confused and just like, God, what do you want me to do with this? I have people who are emailing me. I mean, I had like probably over 100 people email me for prophetic words and just for prayer, for mentorship, and it was very overwhelming. And I just, like, I didn't know what to do. I was answering everybody's emails. You guys know how I am. I love to interact. I love to engage with you guys, but it was just draining me. Then the attacks and, just the witchcraft and obviously the enemy sending people to try to throw me off my game and sabotage myself, my ministry, the progress God has, made with me, and just so much. I mean, I had to take a break. And me being kind of the stubborn person I am, I was continuing on. And God literally was like, I'm stopping you. He showed me a chair. He was like, sit down, because I need to continue to heal you. I need you to slow down. I need to give you some direction, some guidance. And there's nothing wrong with that. As prophetic people, we should be taking intermittent breaks. We should be going on hiatus for a little bit to spend time with God, to be recharged, to be healed, to be stripped, to be pruned. And so for, a good month, maybe even 2, I think for 1 month I may have posted 2 videos, but for 1 solid month I didn't post anything because I couldn't. I physically just could not get on here. Like, my spirit was just like, no. So I started taking baby steps, and guys, you recently see me posting some videos, here and there, a couple weeks ago or so, just taking baby steps, because I literally felt like I had to, like, it was like riding a bike. I have to get back into this. I have to kind of retrain myself to just get back in front of the camera, and it really just isn't like me. I am a very, like, I'll get in front of the camera. I love the microphone, but God really slowed me down and was like, I need you to connect, because I was on autopilot. I was just working for the Lord. I know one of my prophetic sisters, we were talking about this. We want to do things for God, not because we feel programmed or because we feel like we're forced, but because we love Him. We're in love with Him. And that connection, I knew I loved Him, but it just wasn't there. And God was like, listen, I need you to connect with me. I need you to build with me. I'm happy that you're doing these things for me, but I need you to really be connected. I need you to slow down. And I've been numb for a long time from a lot of trauma, past trauma. And being machine-like is something that I'm used to not think about the past. I work, I produce. And God was like, no, I need you to really connect with me, with your channel, to be authentic, and to get you where you need to be in terms of the kind of ministry I want you to have. And so with that being said, I've been promoted. I've been promoted, and it feels good. A lot of warfare came, and a lot of testing came, and it was tough. It was tough, but it was all for the good. God said it was all for your good, and I've been promoted, and so what I want to talk about is kind of running from your promotion, or running from, the gifts that God has given you. So for me, when it comes to my relationship with God, I am going to be completely honest. I fast. I have read the Bible front to back. I will study periodically, but I am not the type to spend a lot of time in worship. I am not the kind of person that likes to stand still. And God knows this about me. He created me the way that I am, plus or minus some things. But I really struggle with spending hours upon hours with God. I like to just drop a word and I like to go. But God has been really challenging me to spend more time with Him, and not just because He wants me to spend time with Him and to just have that true intimacy with Him, but because of the promotion, because of the type of prophetic words that He is giving me. I used to be very self-conscious about my prophetic gifts because I don't see, all these, I don't know how, there are people who have prophetic gifts where they go into these like trance like states. Angels appear to them, angels talk to them, they have all of these these supernatural experiences. I mean, I've been scratched by demons. I've seen, demons and at night, and I've seen weird things, but nothing completely just like awe-inspiring. I've talked to an angel, nothing. And so I'm like, wait a minute, God, if I'm a seer, why am I not seeing this stuff? Why am I not having these experiences where I'm talking with angels, and just a lot of different things I was self-conscious about with my gifts. And so for a while I just thought, you know what, maybe God is just calling me to give little words, or maybe my gifts don't run as deep, or maybe He's just calling me to just do business. And because I'm very business oriented, I'm very entrepreneurial, and I'm very just like behind the scenes. I'm a busy bee. I'm always thinking about ideas. I'm a visionary, and I'm always thinking about finances, and how to invest. And I just love that. That is just like what I really love. However, God, he recently said to me, like, I want you to take a deeper look at where I'm calling you, what I'm calling you to. And I want you to have confidence. I want you to, don't look at what everybody else is doing. Because I'll be honest, a lot of prophetic words that we see from a lot of these popular, maybe big name prophets, God has already given me that word, maybe months in advance. And I'm just like, okay, I got that word, and at first I was like, oh, okay, you know what, maybe everybody's getting it, it's no big deal. But then as time went on, I'm like, wait a minute, okay, God, do you want me to post about this? Like the video I just posted about the warning for the famine, and I would never do that. That was so off kilter for me that I just was like, that's why I dropped it so fast. Because I'm like, okay, God, I'm going to warn your people. I'm going to let this go. I'm moving on to the next thing. But God's like, no, this is where I want you to be. I want you to prophesy to the nations about finances, the economy, and, prophetic warnings, and just many different things. And I'm just like, oh gosh. Okay. So I ran from it. I struggled with it, but God is really challenging me to embrace the promotion, to embrace the the depths of my gifts and where He's taking me, and to spend more time with Him, and to just have balance. And I think as prophetic people, as prophets, prophetess, it's important to know your gifts. It's important to allow God to stretch you and not run from it, because it could be scary, it could be intimidating. But if God has given you a word, if God has given you certain gifts, don't be afraid to embrace them. Don't be afraid to take them to Him, so that He can guide you and tell you what to do and where to go and how to maneuver and steward those gifts. So this is the Prophets Huddle, and I just wanted to get on to just talk about, how we may at times just wrestle with God, and we may fight with God regarding our gifts, and we may just struggle with our assignments, but that you're not alone. We all go through it. And I'm so excited about what God is doing for me, and He wants to do it for you too. So just continue to just keep working hard, have faith, And yeah, have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time on the Prophets Huddle. God bless.